And these are two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
Pass to Russell. Uses the glass on the layup.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Now James. On the take. Hey, it's James slamming it down. Reese.
LeBron showing the artistry that other players could only dream of.
Markkanen sets a screen. Mitchell into the lane.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Jackson from 7. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
He's already a skilled defender, but recently Jaren Jackson Jr. has stepped up his game. He causes nightmares for shooters now.
He hits the second from the line. So, Smitty, what do you attribute Jackson Jr.'s defensive growth to?
You know, B.A., I think a lot of it is his focus. He's keeping his eye on the shooters, but it's also just confidence. He's more sure of himself than ever.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Turner. Up and over Russell. Just 5 on the clock. Here's George. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Russell. Back to Mitchell. Russell with the ball. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
George, right side. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Who's got ball?
To the wing on the left. Back to Russell. 4 on the clock. 4 seconds left. And then Russell with the dunk.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out. You see his link, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Smitty, what you like about this Bulls offense, they tend to take good shots.
Reason why, B.A., they've got veteran scorers who are disciplined, patient. It's difficult for defenses to speed them up.
Pure from 3-point range.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Here are the Bulls with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Down low. Oh, George with a steal. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Here's Hughes. Dinwiddie outside. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Off the mark there with a 3.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Here's Hughes. Pass to Murphy. Here's Chandler. Now Dinwiddie. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. .121 left to play in the first. Pass to Markkanen. Outside for Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Booker for 3. Another shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Timeout called. Memphis. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Free throw is good from Russell. That one misses. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character. What a way to begin this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And the Bulls making a change here. Tipped away. Out to James. Right wing. To the middle. Jackson drawing the double team. George outside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Here are the Bulls with the ball. They're on a 19-5 run. Pass to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Bulls out in front.
The Bulls, 21. Please give a big round of applause.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. And anytime a player is asked about pressure, they'll say, I don't feel it. Smitty, I don't believe him.
No, you shouldn't be, I think what they're doing is, obviously, you don't want to show weakness. And it's about different players, how they manage it. And I think some players do a better job than others.
Here's James. The rebound by Bridges.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Mullen. Three-pointer, Bridges.
An incredible defender. Paul George combination of quickness and length helps alter many shots.
Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. George has got 5 now.
And just a beautiful looking shot from long range.
Left side McDaniels. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. It's Brown on the wing. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. And again, no good by Chicago. George, right side. It's George on the wing. Oh, and the dunk by George!
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
Out to Bridges. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Out on his own on the break. Here's Hunter. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Well, B.A., this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
And Dinwiddie, here we go. Pass to Hughes. Kept alive. Here's Murphy. Outside Hunter. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
McDaniels with it. From deep. Bridges outside. Anunoby on the wing. Pass to Mullen. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. Shot that time, not on target. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Chandler. Simmons defending. Outside Hunter. Here's Chandler. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give them the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. Back to Daniels. It's stolen by Hunter. And here's the fast break. Dinwiddie with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. George with the bucket. George has got 9 points now in the quarter.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Up top, Booker. Over to the left wing. Marketing outside. There's the triple. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Pass to James. 5 on the clock. Goes back up. And the dunk by Jackson.
What you know you love about Jaren Jackson is the length, the instincts. He has a natural feel for the game.
And here's James. He got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Bulls. They lead by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's Turner from the arc. It doesn't go for him. And Chicago will go the other way with it. They led by as many as 18. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. For 3, Booker. Right side, Russell. Stolen by Jackson. Left side, Brown. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent. Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Bowen. Marketing outside. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Turner.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Here's George. Jackson outside. Back to George. 4 on the clock. On target from range. George has got 14. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
The Bulls need to get off a shot. Bowen. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. 6 points for him.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And here's Turner from the arc. Up top, Jackson. Second shot opportunity. And no good. Good work defensively by Russell.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Uh-oh, now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Oh, man, I hate this. And we see it all too often. Injury such a big part of this game.
Well, the explosive moments, the quick change of direction, a lot of stress put on the body.
Both teams will make substitutions. And here are the Bulls now. The lead is 2. Markkanen from long range. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Brown. Back to Turner. Here's Hughes. Shot clock at 5. That one a little long.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Pass to Markkanen. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Kick out to Brown. Lets it go from deep. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
It's stolen. Here's Hughes. The rebound by Markkanen. Chicago leading. Pass to Bowen. Now here's Mitchell. Here's Marley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Now here's Turner. Pass to Hughes. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Markkanen outside. Fires the 3. The shot comes out. Dinwiddie outside. Into the lane. Kick out to Brown. They double team Brown. Pass to Turner. Stolen by Russell. And now the Bulls in transition. Yes, it's good. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Memphis trailing here. James outside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Chandler. Trying to get back on track. And it's good on the lay-in.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And here's Anunoby. Five to shoot. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Grizzlies trailing by 5. Left side, Anunoby. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Much improved footwork, and he's already strong. Anunoby getting it done inside.
Here's James. And the layup falls. James has got his second basket of the game.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Memphis foul. LeBron James. Second personal foul.
And he drops the first.
Shooting for Chicago. Mikal Bridges. 2 shots.
Bridges hits them both. 7 seconds left to play in the third. Here's George. Up in time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their play has earned them a night. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Here's Anunoby. All right, time for an injury report. All right, let's find out some news on Devin Booker. Allie, what do you have?
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Bulls. Apparently that knee was twisted pretty severely. No torn ligaments, but still significant pain and swelling. A return tonight is no longer in the cards. The question now is this a multi-game injury? Something that's yet to be determined, guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
And stolen by Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
James double teamed. To the inside. George.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Simmons with it. Pass to Mullen. And Chicago again with a bucket.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the... open teammate.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He did everything he could to fire the team up, saying, quote, "I don't care how far down we are. We can do this. Attack, and take what's ours. Let's go out there and show them it's not over.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Capable of flat out torching you. Once PG-13 gets into a groove, watch out.
Anunoby can't get it to go. And here's Memphis. 7-point differential. George outside. From beyond the arc and then some. George has got 10 points here in the second half.
That's his third triple of the night, his second since halftime.
Pass to Mullen. Now McDaniels. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Simmons. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Paul George.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course they foul him. Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
Kicks it to George. This one for 3. No, misses that one. 8 for 11 now. Bridges outside. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. It's McDaniels on the wing. James with a steal.
Defensively, you always want to keep vision on the ball. Nice job tracking and coming away with it.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Wow, Turner just going off, stepping up and getting it done for his squad.
And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think, wow, crazy good.
When you need a big score, you want LeBron to at least touch the ball, and this is why.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. The Bulls making a switch here. Chicago leading. Bridges outside. Pass to Markkanen. The ball's knocked loose. Right side Brown. It's George on the wing. Good. And Brown gets the assist. George has got 13 in the second half. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass. And they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
6 on the shot clock.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's James. Stolen by Mitchell.
I just don't love the passing angle there. Might have been better to reset.
And here's Memphis. They're on a 14-3 run. To the paint. Out to James. George outside. And here's Brown for 3. Russell with the rebound. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Mullen. Soft touch off the glass.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here we go, one-on-one.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Here's Turner. Tries again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, Turner is a pretty solid hand from the line. He just can't let the stakes here overwhelm him.
Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're in front by 1. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Looks like Mitchell is in the zone, not allowing the pressure to get to him.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Big free throws right there to make this a 2-possession game.
Timeout call, Memphis. They trail by 5. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Intercepted. And so they foul intentionally.
Jaylen Brown, second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
Dan Moore at the line for 2.
So it comes up empty at the line. James outside. It's George on the wing. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Here's Marley. There's the drive. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
So the Bulls win it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
I'm headed for the border, mixed up with water. To my auntie, Hungary, I can't be. So to my family, I hope they don't like they tryna win a Grammy. I hope it ain't an act like they tryna win an Emmy. I'm tryna get a nut, so I'm moving like I'm Sandy. I'm living underwater, I don't know how I can't breathe. Maybe it's the scuba dive air tank. Maybe it's to do it when they say I can't. Maybe it's the is what they say I ain't. But either way, I ain't taking that bait. It's 11 o'clock on the dot, I'm on a block. Ain't no time for no sleeping, no yawning, no whatnot. 12 running around creeping and peeping for the we be moving with caution. The block is really hot. The block is hot, the block is 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 really cold in the wintertime, cold in the summer, cold when the wind blows, cold like December. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gonna be cold anyway. The block's definition of hot, I be a simile. I know the definition of op, that be the enemy. I seen a lot of brothers get God forbidden.
get locked, cause they ain't tending me. Diaz, Buenos Dias to senoritas. By the kiosk for fly Adidas, forever eating like a meat eye. We lurking just to catch you lacking, like we on cheaters. Free us, rip us, long live us. We try to grab the plate of what the won't give us. Most of mine never had a Thanksgiving, so instead of giving thanks, man, taking what's given. You know what it is at the city. Girl, free to if you don't wear wide. When it comes to paper, that's that I require. When it comes to power, that's that I desire. For real.
It's 11 o'clock on the dot, I'm on the block. Ain't no time for no sleeping, no yawning, no whatnot. 12 running around creeping and peeping for the we be moving with caution. The block is really hot. The block is hot, the block is 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 really cold in the wintertime, cold in the summer. Cold when the wind blows, cold like December. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gonna be cold anyway.
Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Savvy play by Carmelo. He knows the defense expects him to fire, so he makes a pass to an open teammate.
Now here's Booker. It's deflected. And he gets it back. Bowen can't hit. And here's Detroit. Pass to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Still has some athleticism left in the tank. Melo finishing with force.
Outside Mitchell. Here's Bowen. Driving to the basket. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny. Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
Now here's Markkanen. The three from Mitchell. Drills it from deep.
Wasting no time, Donovan is never afraid to fire.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Iverson. That three's off the mark. That's pretty crazy to think Mitchell was actually in person for LeBron's announcement, Smitty.
B.A., he was just 13 years of age. It took place at his high school in Connecticut, and he begged his mom to go. He said there were so many Knicks fans there, he was the only one to cheer when LeBron chose Miami. Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Inside. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Booker. From 17. Rebound Detroit.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Bowen. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Here's Iverson. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Mitchell. That shot off the mark. And Detroit will go the other way with it. And he drives in. Shot's good by Iverson.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Mitchell with the ball, and Davis picks him up defensively. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. From outside the arc. Booker no good.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain. To give you an idea of how good the Bulls were last season, they spent 56 days atop the Eastern Conference, but ultimately they couldn't overcome the injury to Lonzo Ball.
Here's Bowen. Offline with a three. The Pistons leading. Pass to Davis. Stolen by Mitchell. Now Russell. Covered by Pirtle. Blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And the Pistons making a change here. For three, Booker. Rebounded by the Pistons. And Smitty, that was the story in the East last season. So many injuries.
It was, B.A., both in the regular season and in the playoffs. They had that next man up mentality. But when one of your stars goes down, there's not much you can do.
Clock at 6. Detroit, no good that time either. Right wing. To the paint. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Abdul Rauf, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Pass to Booker. Lets the three fly. Fires in the triple. Booker's got 6.
Proving how lethal he can be. Booker's confidence serves as a catalyst for him, draining long shots.
Detroit calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Here's Sharp. 6 to shoot. Here's McMillan. Anunoby covering. Detroit, no good that time either. Outside Simmons. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Bulls. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
That's tipped. Pass to Anunoby. And it's Simmons with the jam.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Here's Iverson. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Bridges. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Mullen. Fires from deep. The shot misses. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer, Anthony. The rebound by Simmons. Chicago leading. Anunoby on the wing. Now McDaniels. Jacks up a three. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
You have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
Back to Davis. Three-pointer, Anthony. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Takes more than a foul to scare off Carmelo Anthony. He still puts up a shot.
So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, B.A., it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they could become a unit with playoff potential.
The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. Combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. Blocked! McDaniels with it, and Anthony picks him up defensively. 4-3, and they'll get another chance. Outside McDaniels. Tipped away. Goes back up. Got a piece of it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the floor.
The Pistons trailing. Pass to Pirtle. Anthony outside. Here's Iverson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
Now here's Booker. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 5. There's the drive. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Jakob Poeltl. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Such a pure shooter. Carmelo Anthony with the ball in his hand. It's money.
Pass to Bowen. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Here's Abdul Rauf. And a two-handed jam. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. That'll put Donovan Mitchell on the line. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
The Pistons have been in rebuild mode for a while. They've stockpiled a lot of young talent. This is when things should start to come together.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. So, Smitty, you think the Pistons are ready to become the bad boys of the league again?
BA, they're not really that kind of team. They're built more around offensive firepower, not the defense and rebounding that was their trademark in the old days.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Offensive board. Pass to Markkanen. From the arc. The Bulls with another miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Booker for three. That one doesn't drop. The Pistons go the other way with it. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Here's Abdul-Rauf. Chicago grabs the miss. Now Booker. 9 points in the game. Outside Mitchell. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Mitchell's gotten his third basket of the night.
More than just a shooter, Donovan Mitchell is crafty at getting it done inside too.
Over to the left wing. Here's Abdul-Rauf. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Bulls up by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Right side Davis. Pass to Anthony. To the middle. Russell with the rebound. Chicago leading. Now here's Markkanen. Guarded by Vanderbilt. Back to Booker. And here's Russell. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Markkanen with the drive. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And the Pistons with possession here. Oh, Booker with a block. They retain possession. Yep, that one goes. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Outside Mitchell. Markkanen right side. To the inside. Pass to Russell. Shot clock at 6. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Free throw is good from Russell. Smitty, what you like about this Bulls offense, they tend to take good shots.
Reason why, BA, they've got veteran scorers who are disciplined, patient. It's difficult for defenses to speed them up. Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Now here's Booker. He's got 9. Now here's Russell. Pass to Bowen. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. 7 points in the game.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony. Here's Booker.
First personal foul. Team second.
The 3 from Mitchell. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Davis. Three-pointer, Anthony. Offensive rebound. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Another shot. And finally, they hit one.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. Markkanen's got room. That's good on the jumper. And the Bulls lead by 6.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
Now here's Markkanen. Outside for Booker. 5 to shoot. And he drops it in from the low post. Booker's got 11 points.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Here's Iverson. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Mitchell with the ball. Give him 8. Right side, Russell. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Back to Russell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Russell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Whatever they did right in the first half defensively, we're not seeing it now.
Abdul Rauf. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Abdul Rauf. Check by Mitchell. Here's Iverson. No good with a layup.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
A minute 31 left in the third quarter. Pass to Simmons. Bridges outside. Back to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Abdul Rauf. Now Davis. Pass to Iverson. Yep, that one goes. He's got 9.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Back to Bridges. Simmons with it. Covered by Pirtle. Here's Mullen. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. And the Bulls lead by 9.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Iverson can't hit.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Back to Daniels. Pass to Simmons. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
Substitution for the Pistons.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And here's Simmons. down low. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands off a wide open shooter.
Here's Abdul Rauf. It's tipped. Outside Simmons. And he makes it.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Not going to go that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Simmons. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, you know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit, but, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
Anthony misses.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Pass to Mullen. Now here's Simmons. Out to Bridges. Off target with the 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Iverson. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Here's Anunoby. Doesn't go for him. And Detroit will go the other way with it.
First personal foul. Team second.
Here's Iverson. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And Detroit has possession. A 12-point game. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Substitution on the floor.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Booker. From deep. Knocks it down from distance. And the Bulls lead by 15.
And after a sketchy first half, they're now looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Detroit calls timeout. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Dwayne Casey had some advice for his team. He really got into them, saying, quote, "You guys aren't playing hard enough. Forget the X's and O's. We need to play with passion. Let's just see that for the last part of this game. Guys."
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Outside for Booker. Shoots. The Pistons clear it. Here's McMillan. Pass to LaFrentz. To the wing, right side. Three-pointer. And it's McMillan missing.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Drops in the 3.
And maybe they made some adjustments at the half. I mean, they're finally executing offensively.
Stolen by Russell. Outside Booker. And here's Russell. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
13 fouls.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Pirtle. Here's McMillan. And again, the Pistons missing. Here's Booker. And Booker throws it down.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Here's Chicago now. They're on a 16-5 run. Outside Mitchell. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Pass to McMillan. Takes the three. Detroit, no good that time either.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Devin Booker.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. 15 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Clock at 6. Back to Booker. Here's Russell. Rebound Detroit. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game.
Just do you ain't gotta pretend. He was doing school while they were doing ends. Now he's doing money and the man are doing pens. You know about 6 or 5 of the men. You know about half of the men follow trends. He said to me, they put in the streets. That's what they wanted for me. And I said, gee, someone can fix you a plate, but no one can force you to eat. Like when will he see himself as a king and not just a pawn in these streets? And when will we come together as a tribe and be what intended to be? I just wanna be free. Yeah.
Away, I took a little time. I'll pray. Okay, alright, okay, alright, okay, alright. I think I need some time away. I took a little time. Alright, we gon' be alright. Okay, alright, okay, alright, okay, alright,
Traigo a bien prendido en la Toyota, todos andamos pelones y siempre. Ahora pues, ándale, no te me pases. Ahora pues, ándale, llámale a tu flota.